What if next season we do finish 16th or
Mm.
something? Do you think the pitchforks will be out for Moyes? Because when he first came to Everton, we did have very, very up and down. We do one good season, one bad, one good, one bad, and then it levelled off and we were pretty consistent. When he was at West Ham, before he qualified for the Europa Conference and won that, I think they finished 13th, 16th, 12th, then like 7th. So they had a massive jump. So I know I've said we'll finish 8th, and I think you guys said we'll finish maybe 12th, something like that. What if we do drop off and finish 16th? Should we start preparing ourselves for that? Or is that a bit pessimistic?
I think it's fair to say because we're stepping into the unknown here, aren't we? We're going into the season with a lot of optimism now. And look, it's easy to attach that with the stadium. I mean, let's take away the stadium. If we were going into a normal season at Goodison right now, I think our expectations would be a little bit lower than what they are in being able to challenge for European football. Or certainly, we wouldn't be as excited until we actually sign some players. The fact that the stadium's there is everybody can't wait and counting down the days until they go and sit in the stadium. I think you get to that stage when you've been given, let's hope, a bit of financial clout to go and sort out this squad. It's a true measure of how you've done in the season is where you finish. If we were to finish 16th under Moyes, having spent, I don't know. I mean, if he did it now with the squad he's got, I think, like Roger says there, I think he'd be staying up. That's probably the challenge. As much as I was as optimistic as to get a top half finish. If we're to do that with the players we get in, then his job's on the line. Then, and it's obviously how long's he got? That's 2 years, isn't he? So this is his second year now.
Yeah.
No, 2.5 years, isn't it?
2.5. So he's got 2 years from now.
Yeah. So with a year contract left, it wouldn't be an issue for Everton to sort that out, given the compensation that we normally give for about 80 million quid and then get somebody else in. I don't think our owners are like that. Despite the fact what's happened over at Roma, I think they might well have learned the lesson doing that. They'll have learned the lesson, certainly, if they've done the homework of what's been happening in Everton for recent years before they came in and bought us with Moshiri there. But I do think his job would be in trouble if he went and did that. I think you get a lot of fans. I mean, I've seen a couple of fans on social media, which is obviously quite funny, saying you need to get rid of him now because he hasn't signed any players. I'm not going to step that far, but I think it's sort of asking the question of what's the minimum requirement here. And I think the real interesting dynamic here is that if Moyes has got money to spend, it's something he's being given at Everton that he's never had with us before. So I'm quite intrigued to see what he can go and do with it.